And yes, good job. Hi friends, welcome back. This is episode 4 of the snake game. Okay, next, let's feed this guy. We're going to implement the functionality of placing food somewhere in his environment and checking if the snake head goes over the food, which means it found the food, and in that case it should grow and place another food on the environment. So let's go. We're going to create a new class representing the food. And the food will just contain one position, let's call it location, and a label, which is going to be just a character. The food should be in the environment. So let's create here a variable food, not declared final because we can keep adding food to the environment. And we'll have a method called add food. This will create a new food object and it will place it somewhere random in this environment. But we need to have one check here. We need to make sure that the food is not over the body of the snake. So we need to check at the moment where we place the food location that it's not actually contained in the body of the snake. A do while loop probably is easiest. Label should be a parameter. And let's see the location. New position, and this should be a random position between the top left and bottom right margins. So let's see, what is this, the X. So it should be math random, which gives us a 0 to 1 double that we need to multiply with bottom right, get X. Let's do this for Y as well, and let's make this an int. Of course we need to put a while loop here, and the while should have a condition of truth. Or it should loop, it should repeat as many times as the snake body contains the food location. Basically, if it contains the food location, loop again, create another location until it falls outside of the body of the snake. There you go. So let's see, do we have enough methods here? Contains is a, what does it use? It uses null or equals. Okay, that's good. We have the equals, so this will work. Now in the snake game, we need to place the food on the environment. Environment, add food, and the label of the food will be 1 in the beginning. The reason this is a variable is that I'm going to increment it every time the snake eats the food until it reaches 9, and after 9 basically the level is finished. Now let's check the collision. Basically in the collision check we should also check if the snake eats the food. So maybe we should not call this check collision but check event. I don't know, not a good name. Oh, let's see, if in the environment, what do we check? If the snake eats the food. Has found food. I don't know, I don't like this. And we're going to check this. It's a boolean, so it should return true if the head of the snake equals to the food location. If this happens, then increase the level. Can we do this? Does this work? It does work. If food label equals, what comes after 9 character? then level is over, so you win and the game ends. +1. I need to see what comes after 9 in ASCII. It's column. Okay, something like this. Compile, let's run. But we're not printing out the food. Okay. So what we should do is print out the food. On the paint, we need to print the food. Do we print it every time or just when we create it? Let's print it every time for now. Food label. Get food will create as the food object. Whoa. Let's put the methods with food together. Add food, get food, has found food. Get position doesn't exist. What is it? Get location. Get location is a position. And we need to put the X and Y. It doesn't compile because this is not a string. Okay, just do it like this. It compiles, so let's see. Where's the food? At 0, 0? Oh wow, seriously? Game over. What's going on here? Food is 0. No, it should be 1. Okay, run it again. It's still 0, 0. Not good. So the location of the food is not right. Do I need to put them in a parenthesis? Ay, ay, ay. Ah, that's it. And I forgot to add food. Yes, when you eat the food, you need to add new food instead. Foods environment, add food with food label. So if the snake eats the food, then food label increases by 1. Add the food to the environment. And if the food label is 10, so after 9, then game is over. Run. Good. Oh, one thing I forgot. What should happen when the snake eats? It should grow. So let's also say here that it grows. By, I don't know, by 5. Let's run this. It's growing, okay. Something comes to mind here is if the snake eats another food while it's growing, it should keep growing. But I made a grow function with the equal, and that should not be it, should be. So grows. This grows here equals the amount to grow, but if the snake is already growing, this grow is not 0. So it should not just be amount, it should not become amount, it should increase by amount. So what I should put here is grow equals grow plus amount, so that it increases. This is in the chance that the snake eats 2 food items within a short interval, and in that interval the snake is still growing. So let's just put grow is grow plus amount. And in the game, make it grow a bit more, make it grow by 10, let's say. Two. Yeah, it looks good. Let's see if I win. If I do all the 9 food items, then after the 9th, I should win. And yes, good job. It's working. If this content is interesting for you, then please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when I post new videos. Until then, bye bye.